For years, the British passport was seen as the ultimate prize, a confirmation of your place in this country after enduring years of visa fees, stress, and uncertainty. After spending a decade navigating the complexities of the immigration system, finally securing indefinite leave to remain, or ILR, was supposed to be a formality. It represented stability, belonging, and a secure future. However, in 2025, the path to citizenship is far from straightforward. It has transformed into a treacherous minefield, filled with hidden traps laid by the Home Office. Today, we will expose the 5 critical citizenship bans that everyone holding ILR or hoping to obtain it must understand. This information could prove crucial, marking the difference between holding that coveted passport and receiving a heartbreaking rejection letter. Before we dive into the specifics, I need you to share this video with everyone you know who is currently on a UK visa. This information is not just useful, it is essential for protecting all the hard work you have put in over the years. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up so that this crucial warning can reach a wider audience. To my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe now because the details we are about to discuss could be vital for your future in the UK. Let's begin with the first and most insidious trap, the good character time bomb. Every citizenship application hinges on proving that you are of good character. In the past, many believed that having ILR meant they had already passed this test. After all, you cannot obtain settlement if you have a serious criminal record. However, the Home Office has changed its approach. They now treat your citizenship application as a full forensic review of your entire life in the UK. A minor issue from your past, something you thought had been resolved or long forgotten, can resurface and be used to deny you citizenship. We're not talking about serious crimes here. It could be something as seemingly trivial as a fixed penalty notice for a driving offence from 7 years ago or a minor tax discrepancy you settled 4 years prior to receiving your ILR. The Home Office's position is clear. Holding ILR does not wipe the slate clean. They will re-examine every single piece of data they have on you. This process can feel like a retroactive punishment, as you find yourself being judged today for mistakes made in the past, even if you were already forgiven for them. This good character requirement has morphed into a ticking time bomb, set to detonate at the final hurdle of your application process. It is essential to be aware that this scrutiny is not just about criminal activity but can include any actions that the Home Office deems indicative of a lack of respect for the law. This creates an environment of fear and anxiety for applicants, who may have to grapple with the uncertainty of their past decisions impacting their future. Now, let's move on to the second trap, the digital ghost and the travel ban. To gain citizenship, you must prove your residency in the UK, which includes adhering to strict limits on how many days you can be outside the country. The rules are clear. You cannot exceed 450 days of absence in the 5 years before you apply, and crucially, you must not spend more than 90 days outside the UK in the final 12-month period before your application. Going over these limits by even a single day, perhaps due to a family emergency or a cancelled flight, can lead to an automatic refusal with virtually no discretion. This rigid enforcement can be bewildering and frustrating, especially when life circumstances are beyond your control. But the real trap lies in the Home Office's evolving methods of surveillance. They are no longer just relying on passport stamps to verify your travel history. They are constructing a comprehensive digital picture of your life in the UK. The Home Office can access flight manifests, scrutinize bank transaction data showing your spending abroad, and even examine your social media for posts that contradict your declared travel dates. If your digital footprint does not align perfectly with the travel dates you provide, you risk being flagged for inconsistency. Such discrepancies could be interpreted as deception, leading to an instant failure of the good character test. In essence, you are haunted by your own digital ghost, and any inconsistency can destroy your application. This invasive scrutiny emphasizes the importance of meticulous record-keeping. You must be able to account for every single trip with perfect accuracy because the system is designed to punish anything less than absolute perfection. This digital surveillance can feel overwhelming, especially when one considers the extent to which the Home Office can delve into personal data. It raises ethical questions about privacy and the degree of scrutiny that applicants are subjected to. The third trap is what I call the financial Inquisition. This aspect of the citizenship application process goes far beyond merely being employed or financially stable. The Home Office is conducting a deep forensic dive into your entire financial history in the UK. They are cross-referencing data with HMRC, the tax authority, with unprecedented aggression. Did you ever do a cash job 5 years ago and forget to declare it? Have you made a small, innocent error on a self-assessment tax return? Even if you were never contacted by HMRC regarding these issues, the Home Office may flag them during the citizenship process. Consider the case of a freelance IT consultant who received a payment from an overseas client and mistakenly categorized it in a way that resulted in a minor underpayment of tax. Even if they were never contacted by HMRC about it, the Home Office's data matching could flag this during the citizenship process, leading to a refusal on good character grounds. The burden of proof is entirely on you to demonstrate your financial purity over many years. Any discrepancy they find, no matter how small or unintentional, can be framed as dishonesty and tax evasion. This creates an environment where the presumption of guilt prevails, making it incredibly difficult for applicants to navigate the process successfully. The fourth trap is the association ban. The good character requirement is not just about your own actions. It also concerns the company you keep. In 2025, this requirement is being interpreted in a broader and more terrifying way than ever before. You can be denied citizenship based on your association with individuals whom the Home Office deems to be of bad character. This is not limited to being friends with convicted criminals. It can extend to a business partner who, years after you parted ways, is investigated for fraud. It could even be a tenant in a property you rent out who is involved in illegal activity without your knowledge. The true danger here is that you can be judged based on information you may not even be aware of. The Home Office can use intelligence or evidence that is not disclosed to you, citing national security or confidentiality as reasons for withholding this information. This creates a chilling effect, forcing you to question every personal and professional relationship you have. You might find yourself grappling with the unsettling reality that your life's biggest achievement, becoming a British citizen, could be denied because of someone else's actions, leaving you in a state of confusion about the reasoning behind the refusal. Finally, we have the future intentions ban. This is the most subjective and forward-looking trap in the citizenship application process. To become a citizen, you must declare that you intend for the UK to be your principal home. In the past, this declaration was largely taken at face value for someone with ILR. However, the Home Office is now actively looking for evidence to contradict your declared intention. They are scrutinizing your life for signs that you might be a citizen of convenience, someone who wants the passport for its travel benefits but plans to live elsewhere. What evidence are they looking for? Maintaining a large property portfolio or having significant business interests in your country of origin can raise red flags. Additionally, having your spouse or children living primarily overseas is another factor they consider suspicious. They are even examining social media posts for indications of your future plans. Have you posted about dreams of retiring in the sunshine of your home country? Have you discussed plans to move to another country for work once you have the security of a British passport? This creates a truly invasive environment where the Home Office attempts to read your mind and judge your future plans. You may find yourself being denied citizenship based on their speculation about your intentions, leading to an incredibly frustrating situation where your present reality is overshadowed by their narrow definition of what constitutes permanent settlement in the UK. So there you have it, the 5 hidden traps. The time bomb in your past, the digital ghost of your travels, the financial inquisition, the danger of association, and the judgment of your future thoughts. Getting ILR is no longer the end of the marathon. It is the start of a precarious sprint across a minefield. Your future in the UK depends on understanding these traps and preparing accordingly. Thank you for watching. I urge you to be meticulous in your approach. Review your history, check your records, and be prepared for the scrutiny that awaits you. Please share this information widely, and let's engage in the comments. Together, we can ensure that no one else walks into these traps blind. Stay safe and stay informed.